back to another Volume 4 of You Don't Know Jack. We're gonna continue on with the ride. Let's make sure I can actually see what's happening, though. Yes, I can. Good. Good. The capture is actually big enough for you to see without squinting. So, that's good. Yeah, let's turn the sound down a little bit, because it always seems like it comes up a little too often. Continue. If your dog takes a dump while you're walking, what do you do if his needs? Pick up the bag or leave it?
Oh, just...
Well, I have no dog, but that'd be the right thing to do. You either live in a city or you have very strange habits. I hope you live in a city. Oh.
Hello, welcome to You Don't Know Jack, the ride.
Thank you, Vader.
How many people will be playing?
Still just me. My mom's home, but I don't know if we'd be playing this together right now.
No others to play with? I'm sorry, but sometimes it's nice to have an opportunity to get to know yourself better.
Thank you.
Is this your first time riding with us?
No.
That...
My god. Might have to fix the caption, because, again, this thing's a little wonky. Like that. Let's try. Just wish this thing wasn't so flipping slow. Hang on, let me see if I can try fixing. Yeah, let's disconnect that for now and open it back up again. No, that's even worse. What the heck did I do? Really wish this game didn't capture so weirdly. Try this one more time. This is so flipping annoying. I hate this. Is it more like this then? Yeah, capture just
What I thought. I am so glad to see you back. I really am.
Yeah, maybe I'll fit all
Now
out
I will
this.
ask you to type in your name. Go ahead.
No, I'm not giving you my name. I always prefer the ones that you give me anyway.
May I please have your name typed out?
No.
Very well then. Your new name is Smog.
Smog?
If you feel like buzzing, use the letter B.
Am I the dragon from The Hobbit then? Why am I Smog?
I hope you're street smart, because it's an urban jungle out there.
Oh, this should be interesting.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is brought to you by the Rich White City Dwellers League, nagging you about pollution and inner city crime until you wish you were dead. And now, here he is.
Let's try one more time. Really hope this.
The hardest working guy in trivia, your host,
The lag is so
Guy
bad.
Towers.
We're done for lag.
Hey, Pooper Scooper, welcome to the game. Ready for a
Urban
hot
life.
time in the
Okay.
big city? Well, let's do it. Hit your buzzer and snag the cash. This baby's gonna be... It's not how big your city is, it's how thick it is. Questions coming. Be Because it's the U.S. city with the densest population, where would you expect to find the stupidest people?
Let's see. Maybe up more? I really wish this stupid thing didn't capture so weirdly. Yeah, I think that might be the nail on the head, I hope. The city with the densest population, where would you expect people something to live? Let's resume.
St. Louis, Miami, Philadelphia, or New York City?
It's in New York, yes?
The city with so many people per square mile that it's becoming one solid urban mass
That's
is New
better.
York, New York.
Beautiful.
The city's so stupid they named it twice.
That is
All right. Wow, pretty
Ooh,
darn
that was
mediocre
bad.
there. All right, well, this one's
Oh,
called
well. What do we got?
City of Coke Vials and Canned Laughter. Here comes the questione. If Leah Thompson
Yes.
stars in a made-for-TV movie about a cartoonist who also runs a cocaine business, what will be the best name for it? Caroline in the Naked City, Caroline in the New Jack City, Caroline in the City of Angels, or Caroline in the City Slickers?
I'm not entirely sure. City Angels?
No, that's when Caroline gets killed off, and oh, that's just such a nice thought all by itself, isn't it?
Okay.
In case you're wondering, New Jack City is about drug dealers and stuff, and Leah's wacky show is called Caroline and Her Duffy. I mean, Caroline in the City. Poke that buzzer. The category is
Better.
City Dwellers are such axles. Hey, remember that rockin' song Paradise City by Guns N' Roses? F***ing A.
Yeah.
Well, if Axl and the Boys had sung about a place where the grass was green and the girls were spitty, which of these would have been the best name for the song? Parsimonious City, Paraffin City, Parvenu City, or Parotid City?
That's a good decision. This one?
Huh, says here parsimonious means stingy. That's why everyone calls me that. No money for you.
Oh.
I could just spit. The parotid glands are the biggest salivary glands. And if the girls are spitty, I'm pretty sure it's because Axl had another tizzy fit at one of his concerts. Oh, wait, what concerts?
Yeah.
Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash.
No.
Frankincense Ronulator?
Ronulator.
No, don't,
Oh, boy.
don't tell me. Don't tell me.
And he hates them more
No,
than
gibberish!
it actually
Spite me.
hates them a whole lot.
Okay, the real category for this gibberish question is... It's a shame you're so damn loud. Don't forget,
Oh,
the quicker you
yes.
buzz, the more cashish you'll snag. Okay then, tell me what this rhymes
This
with.
is not good.
A pity, fat lever beeps.
Wait.
Let's see what you got. Start typing and hit
There we
You
go.
know, other towns claim to be the city that never sleeps, but New York's the real thing. And here's why.
I can attest to that.
How much cash we
Even if I
playing
don't
for?
prefer-
Buzz in, find
I
out.
visited there.
Get ready
We were near the
for...
High Station area. It was kind of
Sign
like
the
that.
guest book before climbing into the bathtub.
Um,
Here's the question. If your apartment is
Hey,
infested
if I have
with
to sign your
cockroaches,
guest
who will
book,
not
forget
be
it.
there?
I'd rather
Gregor
talk to
Samsa from the
another
Metamorphosis, the bassist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the cast of Joe's Apartment, or Theo's friend on The Cosby
Roaches?
Show?
Wait. Chili peppers.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers bass player is named Flea, not Cockroach.
Or Roche. Or Roche.
Besides, why the hell would he come to your apartment? All right, buzz in and let's see what kind of dough you're playing for. And for your viewing pleasure, Rent Control.
Rent.
Hey, I'm sure by now, even if you haven't seen the Broadway musical Rent, you know that it's about artists and their struggles to survive. Of course, the starving artists can't afford to see the damn show, but whatever. Say your rent is $390 and rent tickets cost $65 a piece. How many times can you take your significant other to see Rent before you spend all your rent money? 3, 6, 8, or 27?
Wait. I think it's only $300.
$390 divided by $65 is 6. So you could take your special friend with you 3 separate times before you ran out of rent money. And after the show, maybe you'll find a nice cardboard box to live in.
Make sure it's
How much will this
IKEA
one be
box.
worth? Hit that button. This one's
They have
called
good quality, those boxes.
Watch Your Mouth, Busker. So, you know how there are shoes out now for like any activity? You know, basketball shoes, tennis shoes, jogging shoes, shoe-selling shoes. Well, say that instead of Buster Brown shoes, you buy a pair of Busker Brown shoes. In what activity will these shoes enhance your performance? Kicking the crap out of muggers, singing in the streets for money, shucking corn, or hailing taxi cabs?
Buskers are street performers, yes.
A busker is a person who earns money performing in the streets.
Why did you give us
Busker
that
cat.
5? You couldn't sing a note.
Yeah, but his shoes were kind of cool.
He had those colors.
Alrighty,
sometimes.
buzz it. And your category is silly hat, silly name. Okay, finger on your buzzer. This one's worth $34.95. How many Pope Urbans have there been? 2,
Urbans?
8, nearly 3,000, or no popes, just bishops?
Urbans? I don't even know.
There have been 8 Pope Urbans so far.
Okay.
There were also 2 Pope City Slickers and 1
I
Pope
know
Street
for a
Fighting
fact that it was
Badass.
definitely none. I just couldn't
Tickle
think
your
what
buzzer and let's see how much cash you're going to be playing for.
Bingo!
There was a man slept in the park, his pants were kinda stained. Oh, G-R-I-M-E,
Right.
G-R-I-M-E, G-R-I-M-E. You'll have to shout it out. Oh,
It's time
yes.
for some grime. Remember to buzz in
midnight
when the
grime.
first letter of the answer lights up if you want to win the cash. And
Let's
the
hope this
bonus
is
is
gonna be
yours if you can grab all 5 letters. Let's do it. Alfalfa and buckwheat belong to R. Hey, hit the
Dang it.
Lady Liberty wants your huddle. Masses! This revolution took workers off the farm.
I don't know. Industrial?
Bugs think he's the Terminator. What you do at the Health Club? Make it burn.
At least that was simple.
What your landlord raises once a year.
Salad. Rent. Noise.
Where the streets meet.
Crossroads? Intersection? Where are you?
Intersexing. Leave the driving to them. Get on the bus. One more letter and the bonus is yours. When you feel hostile on the highway. Road rage.
Well, that was bad, but at least it has the bonus. So it's guaranteed
Nice
anyway.
bonus. Okay, my friend,
Yeah,
there's your
I
score.
know nothing
Let's see
about
what you
the
can do
urban
to it.
life.
Hit that buzzer and let's check out the
Now.
good picking. All right, what do we got here?
Maybe this can help me.
Gridlock. It's what's for dinner. Look out, here it comes. If you get on the highway one morning and find yourself stuck in a traffic jambalaya, what will you not be hosing off your car that evening? Sausage, rice, pasta, or shrimp?
I've never had jambalaya, but shrimp doesn't sound right.
Out of my way, shrimp.
Really?
Well, I would have picked this one. There's no pasta in jambalaya, so you won't have to worry about noodles ruining your finish. And for those of you that think this could never happen to you, I got caught in a chili storm once. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cat.
No.
There you go. Nice. Okay, here's your category.
What is this?
John, I'm only voting. Hey, you know how David Bowie's Suffragette City is about the leaders of the women's right to vote movement? Okay, well, let's pretend it is, all right?
Okay.
When David Bowie sings Wham Bam Thank You Ma'am at the climax of Suffragette City, who would he not be thanking? Dorothea Dix, Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton, or Carrie Chapman Catt? Dorothea Dix worked for improved conditions for the mentally ill, not for women's voting rights. I mean, she wanted to work for women's voting rights, but they said there were already too many dicks in politics.
Oh, give me
All
a
right,
that
buzz
one.
in and let's
I'll
see
give
what
you
kind
that
of
one,
dough.
guy.
There you go.
Ow.
Nice job. And we've got... That's one perky owl.
I'm sorry.
You know, why should we thank the suffragettes for improving women's rights when instead we could just hang out at a chain restaurant that sets women back 100 years? I mean, we could have a beer or something.
Hooters?
Suppose Hooters restaurants begin offering actual Hooters on their menu. Because it's not part of the human female breast, which of these will you not be able to order? Milk duct shakes, buffalo areolas, fried ventricles, or hair follicles with Alfredo sauce?
I've never heard of a ventricle being that.
The ventricle's in the heart, not the breast.
Okay.
But those gals at Hooters, they've got a whole lot of both. All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what...
Now, decent.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap this clue up nice and neat for you.
The Rat Pack. All right, all the chicky babies love this one. Good luck to you. Hey.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. I can tell. Too live. Two live crew? Okay. What do we got? Beastie Boys. Where are you, boys? Kids? No. There you are. Where's the posse? Clown car. There should be a group called Clown Car. Oh, there you are, Sabercell. I almost missed you. Wu-Tang Clan. Bone Blankenheart. Why did I pick Public Enemy? Yeah, that's it. Bone Thugs and Harmony? Never heard of that one before.
Let's check out that final score.
Okay, it's not terrible.
There she blows.
I mean, it's better than the Flemish one. Gee, that was awful.
Hey, what's the matter, Jimbo?
I couldn't afford to keep my cell phone. Now driving without being on the phone feels weird.
Have to pay attention to the road, huh?
Yeah.
Try this.
What's in the bag?
It's a cell phone substitute. Put it on.
I can't see anything with these blinders on.
Okay, it's
No,
number
I see.
9 on my
It
list.
also comes with a 5-year-old child.
How come horses don't have toes? Why do we pee? Who's that? Where are we going? Me.
Wow, it feels just like using my cell
Oh,
phone.
not yet. Do you have a hands-free phone?
No.
Oh, then we have the head-to-shoulder strap.
Wow.
How come your head is sideways?
With my head fixed to my shoulder, an incessant noise in my ear, and my eyes distracted from the reality around me, I feel just like I'm using my car phone, but I'm not racking up any airtime.
Hey, we...
There we go. Let's start anew. What do we have? You got big dreams? You want fame? Yes. Yes. I'll dream big, but that doesn't mean I can achieve. Well, fame costs, and here... That's right. Okay. I couldn't even read that. It
All
was too
aboard
quick.
for the ride. How many of you are there? won? Well, let me be the first to congratulate you on winning this game. Are you a first-time rider?
No.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so happy to have you back.
Thank you.
May I have your name, please?
It's okay. No.
I repeat, please place your name on the screen using the keys.
But you give such wonderful names.
All right then, you look like a fat cat.
Fat cat?
Remember to be all you can be. That's the opening bell. Loosen up your hands and get out on the floor.
Oh boy, this should be... What is this for, even?
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by The Man I Can Buy and Sell You.
Oh
And
my.
now here's your host, Guy Towers.
Hey, welcome to the game. Oh, you got big dreams? Well, I'll try to let you down easy, okay? Let's go.
Thank you. What is this for?
What's that? A game of
Capitalism.
Jack? Now? What a capital idea. Tally-ho! How much cash we playing? This one'll be...
Oh,
No stocks between meals, you capitalist pig. Hey, you know how sometimes when you're eating chips, you come across one of those brown and green ones? You know, like an old drunk's toenail? Well,
no.
say you're enjoying a bag of Ruffles when you suddenly bite into a blue chip. What's so darn special about it? It's a stable and reliable chip, it's a volatile chip, it's a completely worthless chip, or it's a chip from a new growing company.
Stable and reliable?
Blue chips are proven strong stocks.
Okay.
As opposed to the green chips, which are proven to keep anyone from eating them. I feel sorry for the green chips. Poke that buzzer, let's see how much cash you can... This baby's gonna be... Capitalists love my Trump roast. Boy, that Donald Trump, he sure is a card. If Donald were a Trump
It's
card,
so
which of these could he
relevant
most
right
likely
now.
do? Win over any card of another suit, win over any card of the same suit, win over any card, or only lose?
Is it any kind of card, or is it the card of the same suit?
God, isn't it so embarrassing when you go to a party and someone else is wearing the same suit as you are? You'd think they'd call first.
Oof.
Yeah,
No,
I
just
thought
any
so.
other suit?
A Trump card will usually win over any card of another suit. Well, unless, of course, it's an Armani suit.
Yeah.
How much will this one be worth? Hit that... All right, some good cash riding on this
Getting
one.
quite a
And the
puff over
category
here.
is... Saving pennies in a capitalist piggy bank.
Okay, do me a favor. There's this one character whose name I can't remember. You know the guy.
Do I?
Well, when you know who I'm talking about, buzz in and type it out, okay?
Okay.
You know, he's a billionaire and he's a bald white guy. He appears in a Broadway musical that's also a movie, and he's seen with Punjab and Little Orphan Annie. What is this guy's name?
Oh.
Buzz in and start typing, okay? Go for it. How did a man without pupils get so rich, huh? You know, $5 says he puts on Annie's wig and prances around the room when no one else is around.
The only reason I kind of know about
All
that
right, buzz in and set the cash value.
that we nicknamed your father that.
Time for a little roadkill.
It's, I'm not gonna get too much into that.
When you see an answer that connects the two clues, buzz in and memorize those correct answers to figure out that bonus question. All right, let's drive.
Okay.
Male deer and Rogers from the 25th century. What do these two have in common?
Buck.
Chickenpox victims shouldn't, nor should pool players. Score. Dr. Leonard McCoy's nickname and skeleton parts.
Bones.
Loud kisses and loud slaps.
Smack. Loot. Definitely this poot. Again, this loot. Come back. There we go.
On a 59 caddy, and they're like fish arms.
Austin.
Raw material of bread and Pillsbury's boy.
Down. Are these?
Okay, bonus
is this
time.
selling for
What do
money?
all the correct answers have in common?
Because dough definitely is.
Are they all? Need some banks?
No, I know there's a dough bank.
Sex. Slang for money.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's add some green to your score. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. Tickle your buzzer and let's see how much cash.
Hey, looks good to me. And this one's called
Wanted, female version of myself.
You want a
You
gender
know,
bend,
it's
is
so
that
hard
it?
for people who are completely obsessed with making money to find time for emotional intimacy. So, hey, let's look at who's advertising in the classifieds this week.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, here's one.
Single white male in search of single female, preferably short and Republican, who loves money as much as I do. Must be into heavy Nixon worship and business casual. Help me forget my liberal upbringing. Whose personal ad is this?
Mr. Drummond, George Jefferson, Alex P. Keaton, or Chip Douglas?
Keaton?
Alex P. Keaton, the freakily conservative son of hippies on Family Ties. And you know,
yeah,
if
that's-
his marriage's ratings
that's
ever
Michael
start
J.
to fall,
Fox's
they can always have a
character,
really
isn't
cute
it?
kid to bring
Alex
him
P.
right back
Keaton.
up. Hit your... Get ready for...
I gotta watch that show
Dow
again.
Jones
I wonder if
Cheerleaders.
it's on any...
Okay, $3,189
Any-
bucks if you can nail this
I wonder
one.
if it's on any of the
shall we?
streaming services.
Which Chicago sports team could most appropriately change its name to the Chicago Falling Stock Markets? Chicago Cubs, Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, or Chicago White Sox?
Bears.
A falling market is called a bear market. And a receding hairline and expanding gut is called a bear's fan. Hit that buzzer and let's check out the category is... Was his head really made of meat? Hey, remember the British economist Thomas Malthus and his rather unusual solution for overpopulation? If Thomas Malthus were to replace Sally Struthers in her commercials for Save the Children, which of these would be the most appropriate new name for the foundation? Eat the children, enslave the children, redistribute the children, or starve the children?
Starve?
Crack the bubbly.
Really?
Thomas Malthus was a 19th century Brit who believed the world's eventual overpopulation would be curtailed when famine killed off the poor.
Oh.
Alright, smack your buzzer and let's see what Dow... This one's called...
So that
At least she's
that
not
must have
selling
been
hemp
the
chokers.
idea that inspired the
Hey, you remember
series
that old tongue twister, Seashells
I
by
forgot
the
what the
seashore?
exact
Seashells,
title
Well,
of the series is called,
if
but
she
the first
sells
one was called
Seychelles
Ones
by the
Hidden.
seashore, what might you hear her say?
Supermodels, get them while they're hot. Islands, get your islands here. Impressionist painters, 2 for $1.
Or,
You want moons? I've got moons.
selling your moon? No, that's a different type of tongue twisting profession.
Oh, yes.
Huh, maybe you didn't see this one. Seychelles
Islands.
is a country made up of islands, and it's where they sell rubber baby buggy bumpers. All right, buzz in.
Hey, that'll work. All
Let's
right,
see if I
here's
can
your
try
category.
replenishing what I've lost.
Bonds. James Bonds. Ready,
yes.
set, here you go. If you buy a U.S. Savings James Bond, which of these actors' faces will not be on the certificate? Sean Connery, Pierce Brosnan, Michael Caine, or Roger Moore?
Yeah. I know Michael definitely thought.
To date, Michael Caine has never played James Bond. Because, let's face it, he's not cool enough because his hair's funny.
The only reason I know
Hold
that is
that
because
buzzer.
of a
Let's see how
skit
much
that I
cash
remember
you can
seeing
get.
in a comedy show. Where I'll try to explain this scene because I don't think you guys will ever find it, but and I can't really remember the show, but they were talking about reading a bunch of the James Bond's books, and one of the characters is trying to mash up her favorite parts of the various types of people. She's like, I'll go with Marjorie Moore's accent, Sean Connery's looks, and Pierce Brosnan's butt.
Bingo.
Oh, it's bingo.
There was a yuppie, had a wad, and Doughy was his name. O-D-O-U-G-H, D-O-U-G-H, D-O-U-G-H, and then his stock shares fell.
Oh.
Alright, welcome to Dough! Don't forget, buzz in on the first letter of the correct answer to win the cash. If you get all 5 letters, you, my friend, get the cash.
That's it.
And we're off. Old-fashioned fake butter. OLEO. The blank with the mostest.
Hostess.
Hostess.
Yeah, you know.
High society is the blank crust.
Upper crust.
Oven. Blank nut cereal.
Honey. Oh wait, green nuts.
Nice job, you'll give it. One more letter for the
I wish it
bonus.
was honey nuts.
A black and white sandwich cookie.
I forget what those ones are called. An Oreo. Oh, I'm
Stick
an
a
idiot.
fork in me. I'm blank.
I'm done. Dang it. Back.
Well done. Wait. Dough. You got the bonus.
Nice.
Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. How much cash we playing for? Nice, not too shabby. All right, the category on this one is Klondike Cat never gets his mouse. Hey, remember how that pesky mouse used to taunt Klondike Cat by saying savoir-faire is everywhere?
No, I
Suppose he
do
said
not.
laissez-faire is everywhere. What would he be
Laissez-faire?
trying to tell Klondike Cat? Come and get me. Let things alone. You can't catch me. Or I will interfere.
Live and let live, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Loosely translated, laissez-faire means let things alone. Of course, if Klondike heeded that advice, there'd be no show. And then what? How can we go on with our lives, huh? How much will this one be? And your category is roller skating at a tidy profit margin. Hey, remember those Soft Rockers Air Supply? Oh yeah.
Sounds somewhat
Suppose
familiar.
the aging members of Air Supply decide to do an album called Air Supply and Demand. Which of these tracks would you not hear? Even the exchange rates are better, every free market in the world, lost in laissez-faire or the socialism that you love.
Supply and air supply? I'm guessing.
Here I am, the socialism that you love.
Air
I'm
supply and
surprised I was
demand is a
I'm
principle
surprised
of
I was actually
capitalism with a high voice and a big afro. Hit that buzzer and let's check out the...
Now.
Minty. Here's your clue. On the money. If you hit your buzzer right, you're gonna be in the money. Good luck.
Hey. What do we have? Dime. What? I don't know who's on Roosevelt. $1 bill. 10. $2 bill. Douglas. I don't know what's on American bills, so this should... That exists? actually surprised that's a thing. Really? Jefferson. That wasn't the best, but let's see what we have anyway.
All right, let's see your final score.
Better than I thought it would be.
There it is.
It's still better than I thought it was gonna be. Set these scissors aside for now, so I can take them back upstairs later.
A wise man once said, "Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, feed him for a lifetime." Well, I say, give that man 161.5 million fish, feed him for a lifetime, and he'll never have to fish again. Put all your money into the daily lottery. It's the only hope you...
Try again. What is the question for this episode gonna be? You say you and a woman just had sex. You go to the shower together or go to just
Make your selection, 1 or 2.
Shower. As you need to get close. Who has time to cuddle, right? There's washing to be done.
Hello, it's nice to see you. How many contestants are there? Well, just the one. That's fine. Is this your first time? Ah, yes, they always come back.
Yes.
I need you to type in your name now. Were my instructions unclear? Please type in your name.
It's too hard.
What's the matter now? Not in the mood? Well, I'll just do it myself then. Your new name is Frigid.
Frigid?
As you know, your buzzer is the key with the B on it. I'm going to have to shut off the lights now. Don't worry, the fun's just about to begin.
Oh.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by The Missionary Position, for boring adults only. And now, please welcome your host, Guy Towers.
Oh, welcome, welcome. Well, it's a good thing you're the showering type, because we've only just begun to get dirty.
Oh.
Baby, have we got a show for you? Hey, I hope you're wearing loose-fitting clothing.
Oh, boy.
Ready? Time for sex.
Will
Alright,
this
you buzz
be
in.
better
Set-
or worse
this
than the
one will
fetish
be
episode? We'll find out.
Sex and the Secret of Nymph.
Yep, you say.
Question, please. Imagine you're not getting enough respect as a nympho, so you sign up for the Nymph Training Program. Once you graduate, you become a dryad. What will your assignment be? Having lots of sex by the roadside, having lots of sex in the ocean, having lots of sex in the forest, or having lots of sex by the hearth?
Nymph is forest. Forest.
Dryads are wood nymphs, so you'll be having lots of sex in the forest. Hey, if a tree nymph has sex alone in the forest, does it make a sound?
Ooh.
Guess so. Hit your butt. And for your viewing
Oh
pleasure,
man, I was just past the 11,000.
sex advice for my friend.
Yeah.
I got
Okay,
this friend,
buddy.
You know, it's not me. It really is a friend. Seriously.
I don't
He's
believe
having
you, guy.
problems with premature ejaculation.
Who
Which
are
of
you,
these
Boomer
techniques
Phillips?
should he try? The pause squeeze method, the hunt and peck method, the stop, drop, and roll method, or the think of batting averages method?
I'm not entirely sure what this entails.
I tried thinking of batting
Averages.
averages, but every time I think about Tony Gwynn, oh no.
Oh no no
And
no
this
no,
would be the
no.
right answer. Oh my God, it works! It really works! Oh, thank God! Freedom from embarrassment at last! I mean, The pause squeeze method is the only real technique for treating premature ejaculation listed here. Excuse me. Hit that buzzer and let's see if this baby's gonna be. This question is ribbed for your pleasure. And now, as part of our continuing sex education series, You Don't Know Jack presents Johnny's First Condom.
Good afternoon, Mr. Guy.
Why, hello, Johnny. What can I do for you?
Well, gee,
Let me guess. I'll bet you're looking for a condom, aren't you?
Gee, Mr. Guy, how'd you know?
Well, you might not believe this, Johnny, but I was once a young man myself,
I
and my
feel
hormones were
uncomfortable
raging out of
with this
control
weird
just like yours are now.
1950s style
Really?
way
You
of
betcha.
talking.
Now, let's see here. Hey, how about a nice Stallion brand condom with a reservoir tip?
Neato. How much do I owe you, Mr. Guy?
Hey, first one's on the house, big fella.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Guy.
You're welcome, sport.
Mr. Guy, I just have one question.
Sure, Johnny. What is it?
According to the Food and Drug Administration, what's the longest period of time I can keep this non-lubricated latex condom and still safely use it? Through the weekend, through the rest of the school year, through 4 years of college, or through the next decade?
I'm not entirely sure. 3?
The FDA says not to use latex condoms more than 5 years past their manufacture date. So, Johnny, do you have any more questions about sex?
Yeah, what's it like?
Hey, tell me and we'll both know. Go on, get out of here, you rascal.
Thanks, Mr. Guy.
And use that condom.
Okay.
Horny bastard.
Johnny's First Condom is a You Don't Know Jack About Sex Education production. Written and produced by Hugh Johnson. Technical consultant, Dr. Richard Long.
Tickle your butt. Ooh, stanky. No, well, here's the category.
Yeah, this is good. At least it's not
Just
this or
lie
that.
back and relax. Okay, why don't you sit back and make yourself comfortable and buzz in when you can complete this analogy.
Oh, this should be good.
Freud's couch is to getting psychoanalyzed as casting couch is to what? Getting a role, getting drunk, getting an Oscar, or going fishing.
I think everybody knows this.
Freud's patients get psychoanalyzed on a couch, and actors
Especially
get
if you
roles in
pay any
exchange for
attention
sex
to
on a casting couch.
the entertainment industry and their open secrets.
I knew I should have gotten into the furniture business.
How much cash? Get ready for...
Okay, not the worst.
Boy, are my chucks numb. Hey, you ever
I
notice how
didn't
the titles
wanna
of
know
Steven
that
Seagal's
guy.
movies are usually 3 syllables, like marked for death and hard to kill? Well, suppose Steven Seagal's latest movie is called Primal Scene. What will you most likely see his character doing? Having sex with 13 partners, having sex with cavemen, having sex with apes, or watching his parents have sex?
That's 13?
13? Nah, that's the remake of that war movie, you know, The Dirty Baker's Dozen.
Uh,
Huh, all the smart people usually pick this one. The primal scene is what psychoanalysts call it when a child catches their parents, in flagrante delicto.
okay.
Mommy and Daddy are wrestling.
Hold that buzzer, let's...
Bingo.
A lonely farmer and his dog, they played this little game.
Oh.
B-O-I-N-K, they called it puppy love.
Ugh.
Slip right into boink. Remember to buzz in when the first...
I can't. Oh, I gotta take my glasses off because now they're all smeared after hitting them against my eyelids. At least I can still sort of see. It's just the other eye's kind of messed up.
The answer lights up if you want to win the cash. And the bonus is yours if you can grab all 5 letters.
Okay, let's do this.
There we go.
Let's go.
Sexy nightgown.
Negligee?
Negligee.
Okay.
Silly French exclamation Coolio song.
I don't know. Ooh la la.
Allow yourself to do something nice. Indulge.
Indulgent?
Makeup wearing 70s band.
sure.
Screen up. Sternum equals blank bone.
Oxidized? No. Backbone? Breastbone.
Sex with mom is called what?
Ew. Didn't we get that for the thief? Didn't we get that one for the thief?
Stare at longingly.
Go. Dang it, get back there, oh.
Ogle. Nice.
Eagle and Algo.
Boink. Bonus. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. How much will this one be worth? Hit that
now.
This one's called Do That To Me 107 more times. All right, a little bit over $3 grand here. Let's go. When you and your partner do that special thing you do, at what point does the sex flush happen? When you dispose of the condom, when you play cards in bed, when your partner mentions feeling frisky, or when your skin turns red from excitement?
Red would make the most sense to me. Red makes most sense.
Yes!
Wait, I just realized I don't have a name
sorry.
on this.
Excuse me, I can't stop thinking about
What happened to
Tony
the
Gwynn
name
and
that she
batting
gave
average.
me? What happened to my name?
All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what the category is. For those about to we salute you. Hey, you know how Butthead always wears that same AC/DC t-shirt? Well,
Yeah,
say
so
Butthead actually gets tickets to an AC/DC concert, and everyone there is also AC/DC. How might he later describe the show to Beavis?
I scored with, like, chicks and dudes. Hermaphrodites suck and stuff. I got spanked.
Or
doing it in an elevator is cool.
Don't know, like, context setting. An elevator?
Doing it in the elevator? Oh, you didn't do anything in the elevator on the way down, did you? Oh, man, I'm going to have to mop that out later. And this is what we were looking for. AC/DC is slang for bisexual. And with twice the possible sex partners, it's a good bet Butthead's
That must
gonna
be some
shaking
pretty
it all
old
night
slang,
long.
because I've never heard that before.
All right, buzz in.
Decent.
Holy crap! You are not going to believe this.
This or that. That is a
It's
big
time
thing
for a Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is that foreplay or afterplay? Alright, I'm going to read up 7 partial words. For each one, I want you to tell me if it's a word that has for or after as its prefix.
Okay, for or after.
You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you
Let's
don't
see if I
get
can
to.
do this.
You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Birth, for or after?
Afterbirth.
Math,
Aftermath.
hand,
Forehand.
head,
Forehead.
burner,
Afterburner.
shadow,
Foreshadow.
skin.
Foreskin. I feel like, whoa, that is a huge dramatic.
Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash.
Now?
And your category is the original political party animal. You know, one can't really have a meaningful talk about sex without talking about the Roman Emperor Caligula. Now can one?
Oh boy.
Considering how Caligula ran his government, what might you have said to convince him to give you a position of power? Is it sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4? And those sounds again, sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4?
Was he a horse guy?
Caligula was so insane that he actually made his horse a political consultant.
When you don't
God,
trust
the poor
people, but you
intern.
trust your equestrian friend. Oy.
Alrighty, buzz in and
Yes.
set, get ready for Going Down Under.
Now, Lord knows it gets lonely in the Australian outback.
I'm doing it, Brad.
Well, say
Austin.
Crocodile Dundee finally submits to temptation and has sex with a koala bear. What should he expect from the experience? Eucalyptus poisoning, a sexually transmitted disease, a koala-human hybrid child, or razor-sharp quills in his genitalia?
They have a higher chance of having STDs, don't they?
A strangely high percentage of koala bears suffer from the sexually transmitted disease chlamydia.
Yeah, I remember Muffin talking about koala bears.
Hit your buzzer and
how they
snag
are
the cat.
riddled with STDs.
This one'll be
Oh, what was that?
corporal punishment.
Corporal?
And away we go. If your lover is really into coprolagnia, which exclamation would least likely upset him or her? Screw you and the horse you rode in on. Hey, like I give a crap. I wish you were dead, or beat it.
I've no idea what this entails. Horse is again?
Hey, watch out. Caligula might take you up on that threesome. The correct answer is a person into coprolagnia is sexually excited by so-called brown showers. So I guess a constipated coprologist is a person who doesn't give a shit.
So, yeah.
Hit that buzzer and let's check out the cat.
Boy.
Gee, I just can't think of a clue. How about this? Doesn't everybody have them? I guess that depends on what you're talking about.
Okay, what
good
do we
luck.
have to do? We got pouch. Screw. Get back here. So body parts, oh boy. End of the large chested. I wanted the rectum. What the heck did I hit? An egg. Ovum, I believe is my name. Get out here, ovum. Genitalia. Between the why on earth did I hit that one previously? Sticky. Let's try not losing everything here. Between the nostrils. Spectum. Oh man, I missed it.
Let's check out that final score.
Okay.
There she blows.
It's better than I thought it would do during this. But really, I think the Diss or Dash was the one that actually contributed the most to make.
Tune in this week as 5 Frosty finalists compete for the title of World's Strongest Snowman.
The crane is lowering the 200-pound corncob
Let's
pipe
see,
into
where is this
Snowball
one?
Bob's mouth. It's in place. Oh, Snowball Bob just couldn't hang on to it.
Okay, the coal truck is backed up right beside Mr. Shivers. And here comes the coal out of the dump chute. Oh, it looks like Mr. Shivers did not hold up very well.
Carrot Nose will attempt to wrestle this polar bear. Ouch! The bear has taken a bite out of his carrot.
Yeah, not too bad. Wait, what time even? Okay, that's what the time is. And how long have I been going on for? One more and then I'll probably get off for now. Game. Please. Thank you. Okay, what is this one gonna be? If you had to be one or the other, would you become a fur trapper or big game hunter?
Choose one or two.
I'm not good at either. I think I'd rather be a trapper rather than a hunter, because my aim sucks. Nice choice, Nolan. Let's see Granov and get out of this trap.
Hello, welcome to the ride. How many people will be playing? Oh, so there's only one of you. That's fine. There's only one of me, too. Is this the first time on the ride for you? Well then, you won't be needing any more new instructions. It must be nice to know it all before you've even begun. You should be typing in your name now.
It's okay, lady.
Come, is it so hard to type in your name?
Yeah, it's difficult.
Okay then, player. I think you should be known as Pizza Face. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. Have a great ride. I've really enjoyed our time together. Bye now.
Aww.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack is sponsored by the American Association of Taxidermatologists Limited. Whether you need tan skin or skin's tan, your hide is safe in our hands. And now, here's your host, Guy Towers.
Hey, how you doing? So, you're the fur trapper, huh? Well, not gonna touch that one.
What is a skin?
Well, aren't you lucky? I'm about to show you some skin. Tickle your buzzer and this baby's gonna be...
Okay.
There's more than one way to skin a cat.
No, not the cat.
Coming at you. If someone offers to teach you how to skin the cat, what should you bring to the lesson? Your cat, a butcher's knife and some twine, your cat, a butcher's knife and a skateboard, your cat, a butcher's knife and a yo-yo, or your cat, a butcher's knife and some lotion.
That's a yo-yo trick, if I'm not mistaken.
Skin the cat, also known as the tidal wave, is a yo-yo trick. And you know, if you have one of those razor-edged yo-yos, you can skin the cat and skin the cat. And for your
I could
viewing
never
pleasure,
get rid of Gertrude's wonderful fur.
dermatology is the best medicine. Here's the question.
She'd look so bizarre without her fur.
One dermatologist jokes to the other, "Hey, Alan, your epidermis is showing." The other responds, "Well, Sid, your subcutaneous layer is showing." What might Sid say next? A lot of people have shingles, you know. "Good Lord, get me a bandage!" "Please, Alan, that's just my cuticle." Or, "Oh, really? My heart's showing?" "Shut up."
A bandage?
The subcutaneous layer of tissue lies beneath the epidermis and the dermis, so if that's showing, then Sid's got some serious problems. Well, aside from thinking that the epidermis is showing joke is actually funny. Hold that buzzer, let's get ready for... Your skin glows as if you've had a nutritional meal. Here comes the question.
Must be one of those spa meals.
According to some experts, humans can get all the nutrients they need from consuming just two things. What would be the best name for a product that combines both? Milk Spuds, Orange Ruffy, Banana Water, or Apple Beer?
Banana
water. Hey, does that sound dirty to anybody else? Well, it seems
Banana
so obvious
water.
now, doesn't it? Some food
Milk
experts say we can get
Spuds?
all the nutrients we need from a diet of milk and potatoes. Yeah, I think one of the experts is from Idaho and the other one's from Wisconsin. Go figure.
Ah, yes, those farmers.
Hit that buzzer and this one's called... Do you peek after you strip? Hey, you know that song Dean Martin's known for singing called That's Amore? Well, there's a reason I bring it up, okay? Check out these alternate lyrics.
Okay.
When the strip hits your pore, opens it like a door. What is that? That's Biore, that's Atari, that's Cacciatore, or that's a pore.
That's Biore.
Biore makes those pore-perfect strips that pull out dirt and blackheads from your disgusting face.
They can be a
And
little
what
hit and
you
miss
rely on
sometimes.
when Diore is all gone, that's called duct tape.
Hmm.
All right, buzz in and let's see what kind of dough you're playing for. It's rotil time. When you see the answer that links the pair of items on the screen, buzz in. And remember to look at all the correct answers to figure out that bonus round. Buckle up, let's motor.
Okay.
Blank M for murder and keeps time. Sun blank. What's the connection
Dial.
here?
Clock? No.
Stop pedaling and seaboard.
I've never.
Symbol of peace and lighted the pigeon.
Dove.
Elephant's tusks and Keenan blank weigh-ins.
Ivory.
Score.
Type of lamp and spews from a volcano.
Lava. So far.
Simple machine and handle.
Are these bodies
Muscular fitness
soap?
and sound or pitch.
Oh, not bulk. Moron. Tone?
Okay, let's see some bonus action.
Please leave a
What do
message
all the
after
correct
that
answers
tone.
have in
Read.
common? Are they all Games of Our Lives characters?
No.
What to do in a payphone? Medieval toys? New Crayola colors? Brands of soap?
Yeah.
You nailed it. Rack it up.
I only know about
break
4
open the
out of the 7.
All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what's out.
Now.
And your category is... Fill her up the hard way.
Ooh.
Look out, here it comes. If the local fast food joint offers free capillary refills, what will they do to you? Press your fingernails, punch your face, slash your wrists, or cut your hair?
Capillary?
You can check for good blood circulation by pressing a fingernail and watching the blood refill into the capillaries. And then you can peel back the nail
Seem
to
to
see if
remember
you're an
that
instant winner.
from hairstyling and aesthetics class.
How much will this one be worth? Hit that buzzer.
No.
Whoa.
Ooh,
hardly
that's
worth
bad.
it, huh? Well, what can you do? This one's called Sex Addicts.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are you a sex addict? You just can't get enough formication. How might you enjoy doing the deed? Only with Norm Crosby, while tattoos are being removed, with ants crawling over your skin, or after shaving yourself completely.
What the heck does this even mean? Ants?
Formication is an itching sensation that feels like ants are crawling all over your skin.
Oh, wow.
And by ants, I mean the insects. You know, if you got relatives crawling all over you, that's a whole nother condition you got there.
That's called yikes.
Hit your butt. Sweet.
That's bad. I'm back to the abysmal
It's
lizard
time
dad.
for a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is... You can be too rich and too skinny. All right, I'm going to list off 7 items. And for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a name that includes light or a name that includes slim.
Light or slim?
You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're out. Miller, is it light or slim?
Light Miller? Or Miller Light? Light Light.
Jim.
Slim Jim?
Fast.
Slim Fast?
D.
D-Light.
Dickens.
Slim Pickens. Light Rock.
7 up, 7 down.
My brain was kind of struggling for a second when it came to the D part, because I was like, oh yeah, D-Light. Because our
Hit that buzzer and
of
let's
the
check out the
hearts.
cash. This one'll be... Do I use the small fork on myself or the big one? Okay, suppose you're attending a formal dinner party at a swanky home in the Hamptons. Funny thing is, the host is a flesh-eating virus, and you're the featured course.
Oh, jeez.
Because you're the meat course at a formal dinner, when will the viral dinner guest begin dining on you? Right before the dessert, right before the soup, right before the salad, or right after the bucket of booze? So you know how to get capillary refills at a fast food joint, but nothing about formal dinners, huh? Well, let me put this in terms you'll understand, McCheese. At this McDinner party, the McKetchup don't come in McPackets, okay?
I don't know
And
anything
for
about
those of you
fancy
interested in
dining.
The right answer. The
I meant
bad
to hit
news is
salad.
you'll be eating right before the salad. The good news is, if there's anything left of you, you'll have plenty of room for dessert. Tickle your buzzer and let's see how much cash you're gonna be playing for. This baby's gonna be...
I can stop using lip balm anytime I want to.
All right, I got
Enjoy your bleeding lips, dude.
$4,567 if you can pull this one off. Here we go. Oh no, the FDA has outlawed Carmex. Based on its ingredients,
Carmex?
what might you rub on your lips instead of the addictive lip balm? Rose petals, a beehive, steel wool, or a frog?
Beehive?
Carmex is made with beeswax.
Because I know it's not
The thing about
Carmine,
that is, though, you know, the
which
bees,
is the
they're so
Beatles,
sneaky,
but I
they
know that
sting you on the
Carmex
lip,
had
and
to
then
have
your
been
lips swell and
an
pus and eventually
insect
dry
kind
out,
of
and then you
thing,
need more
too.
beeswax. See what they're doing? See? Alrighty, buzz in and set the cash value. The category is... sports that need more nudity. Questions coming. If you're
What do
skinny
you
dipping
want,
at the
mud
Skins
wrestling?
game, who's seeing your naked rump on national TV? Unbelieving soccer viewers, violated NASCAR fans, sickened golf enthusiasts, or disgusted tennis buffs?
Soccer?
Soccer viewers? Nah, both of them are safe from you.
Aw.
Just for the record, here's the right answer. The Skins
Golf?
game is an annual golfing event. The senior tour
I was
had one as
thinking
well
the
as
shirts
PGA
versus
and the
Skins
LPGA.
thing.
And you know,
Oh
you should
no.
really be ashamed of yourself. Golf enthusiasts don't like anything distracting them from the excitement of watching other people play golf.
What about getting a 9-iron to the head on accident?
Well, that sucks. Oh well. Category. Love your liver spots. Question, please. What weapon would work best against Detective George Francisco from the TV show Alien Nation? A dog whistle, a can of insecticide, a switchblade comb, or a squirt gun filled with salt water?
Dog whistle?
Silly, dogs can't whistle. Should have picked this one. In Alien Nation, Detective Francisco is an alien, and the aliens can't take the salt water. It burns their skin. But man, good luck trying to beat him in a sour milk chugging contest.
Why am I getting weird flashbacks of the M. Night Shyamalan film Signs where the aliens don't like water, but they still go to a planet that's mostly water anyway, especially salt water.
Gee, I hope you get this clue.
And I know that this game came out before Signs, so
Me, I prefer Venetian blonde.
I'm gonna
Not
say
like
that
a
he
Western
kind of
express.
took.
Oh,
I'm
good
gonna
luck.
say he took a little bit of an idea from the show. Where are ya? Yellow. Dang it, didn't come back. Blue. Skin colors, got it. Gazoo. He was green, yes. Felix the cat, black and white. Jasper, friendly white ghost. The Wyoming ghost. No. The Thing. What color was the Thing even? Oh yeah, he'd be orange. Frankenberry? He'd be pink because of the berries. Give me the yellow. There we go.
Whoa, you totally rock. Of course, you got no competition.
Hey, it's not too bad.
You work hard for your money. At Davidson Bank, we believe your bank should work hard for your money too. That's why we specialize in turning ordinary middle-class people like yourself into multi-quadrillionaires. Just listen.
I started off with a $300 savings account, and 2 years later, my net worth is approximately...
Think I'll stop for right now, everybody. Let's see if I can try broadcasting The Sims a little later. Don't know if I should do either Legacy Challenge or if I should do the Black Widow Challenge. I'll think about that a little bit. I'll think about that long and hard, but until next time, I'll see you later. Bye. Nope. I did not mean to start anew. I'm so used to pressing it. Bye.